Previously on Second Edition.
What is this song? Why am I singing?
This isn't normal. Everything's wrong. People are dancing.
I feel like prancing and swinging along.
Well, we're in a pickle, Mary. Oh, I just found a nickel. No, we need to focus.
Here comes the chorus.
Musical Second Edition. We're breaking with tradition. Musical Second Edition. A musical news rendition.
Later along, we'll have some food.
Ernest's always tastes so good.
We'll be watching a movie.
I heard Pitch Perfect is groovy.
Let's start the show.
Here we go. She really hopes it doesn't blow. Musical Second Edition. We're breaking with tradition. Musical Second Edition. A musical news rendition.
And that's what you missed on Second Edition.
Did you hear that? What is happening? Quick, to the newsroom! What newsroom? Will someone please tell me what's going on? It's time for the news!
The parking ban will make it easier for buses in the winter.
The Heritage Museum gets adopted to the Villeneuve Airport area.
The high-level bridge gets lightened up.
Hello, and welcome to Second Edition News. Due to the recent snowfall, Edmontonians are required to move their vehicles off the streets.
If you're still parked on the streets, you may risk the possibility of being fined or even towed. As of Saturday, November 17th, a parking ban was declared, which means that everybody will have to remove their cars off the residential bus route. If not, then there will be some immediate effect.
Well, they get fined, they can get towed. It's an inconvenience for their neighbors as well as everybody that uses the bus.
The owners would receive a $50 fine, and if the car is towed, then they would receive $110 more onto their fine to retrieve the vehicle from the impound. Look online to check where the bus routes are in your area to make sure you don't have to run into any trouble with tickets or towing.
NAIT staff and students purchased refurbished monitors to help support the United Way. As part of the 2013 NAIT Family Campaign, the refurbished monitor sale happened on campus last Monday as one of many events.
The computer monitor sale is we're selling refurbished monitors that are 17 inches with power cords and cables for $20. These ones would actually just have been recycled, so I feel also not only that we're raising money for United Way, but we're also keeping monitors out of the landfill.
Anyone who missed the monitor sale but would still like to make a donation can do so through many other events happening on campus until November 29th. Head to NAIT.ca for more information.
For the average NAIT student, a day at school is sitting in a classroom and heading home.
But the How To series is giving NAIT students a chance to learn some new skills beyond the classroom. Andrea Kurlman has the story.
NAIT students are lacing up to learn some new skills through the How To series put on by the Students Association. This program welcomes any skill level, as some students are hitting the ice for the very first time and others have been skating for years. Deepika Goyal is a NAIT student who started skating last winter through the program. She is still new to the sport but has wanted to learn how to skate for a long time and is thrilled that the campus offers it. She is not taking the lessons to become a professional figure skater, but she does enjoy the opportunity to learn something new and have some fun.
Otherwise, I don't know if I would have ever taken initiative and, bothered about enrolling myself into the classes outside the college. But since, it's in the college, you're like, oh, it's free and, it doesn't cost anything. And to do between my class time and it's the spare time I have. So it's like, what's a better thing to do than learning skating?
The program has been running for 3 years, and students seem to enjoy what the series offers. Not only is it an opportunity to learn something new, but it's also a great way to meet people.
And the How To series is basically put together to bring together like-minded people. So give students a chance to network and to come together with people with similar interests.
Besides skating, swimming and rock climbing lessons are also offered. The lessons are more intimate with 10 to 15 students at a time, which makes it easier for people like Deepika to learn the skills. She plans to attend the remaining skating lesson and looks forward to next year.
Now the Skating How-To series is coming to a close. You only have one more lesson to get down here and sharpen up those skills. If you missed out this semester, it will be back next year. Andrea Krillman, 2nd Edition News.
The Alberta Aviation Museum is a good place to learn about airplanes and their history. But soon, it won't be the only place to learn about it. Since the closure of the Edmonton City Centre Airport, the Alberta Aviation Museum was worried that they would be closing and relocating. This is not the case. Instead, they will be refocusing their part of aviation history, as a heritage museum would be more lively.
So lighter on artifacts, bigger on story, and a flying aircraft collection, which means it'll be a living museum.
The Flying Heritage Museum will be located just a half hour north of the city at the Villeneuve Airport. This 26,000 square foot building will cost around $10 million and will hopefully be up and running by next summer.
The high-level bridge is getting lit up. Since last May, the Light the Bridge campaign has a vision to turn on the high-level bridge by decking it out with thousands of smart, programmable LED lights. At a cost of $25 each, members of the community are buying and donating the bulbs. The lights will also be customized to reflect game day or can be orchestrated.
It's also Edmonton's most significant bridge. It's the highest bridge, and it's also a black bridge, so it lends itself really nicely to being lit, because at night, even though something that's so prominent in our river valley during the day, at night we lose it.
With over 6,000 bulbs purchased, the Light the Bridge campaign is expected to reach its goal by early next spring. To buy a bulb, head to lightthebridge.ca.
Friends and family came out to kick off this holiday season. Despite the cold, many individuals filled Churchill Square last Saturday for the annual Christmas on the Square holiday light-up.
I came last year, it was my first year in Edmonton, and I thought it was a really good event, a really fun event for families, and it's a lot of fun. First big Christmas event in Edmonton.
The event had fun and entertainment for the whole family, including stilt walkers, carolers, and mascots. Kids were enjoying the snow pile while others were keeping warm by the heaters. The Edmonton Food Bank was also accepting donations on site. The event was successful and plans to return next year.
Well, it was sure cold out there this past weekend.
Oh yeah, the Ukes men's volleyball team sure felt the cold, but the Oil Kings are heating up. All that and more coming up in sports. NAIT men's volleyball was in action against the Medicine Hat Rattlers for a weekend series at home. We picked things up at 7-5 Ukes in the first set. Colby Holst with the float serve, passed up by the Rattlers to Jordan Matters, who sets it out to Brett Young, but Ethan Redmond says no with a huge block. Point Ukes. Ukes take the first set, 25-22. Jump ahead to late in the second set. Matters with the spin serve, pass to Sean Renaud, who sets it out to Jordan Teleski, but is rejected by Joel Cotta. Set point now, and Havard Rahelm with the service ace to win the set 25-21, tying the game at 1 set apiece. In the third, Teleski responds with an ace of his own to go up 4-0. After the Rattlers rattle off a 6-1 run, Trevor Zemlak would blast the ball out of bounds to go down 2. Zemlak would redeem himself with a great one-handed save. The ball would go to Teleski on the right side, and he would make no mistake about it for the kill. Game point in the third, and Rahelm would hammer the ball to the floor for the kill and the game, 25-21. Jump ahead to the fourth set, and Ethan Redmond would absolutely crush a middle attack straight down, but ultimately wouldn't be enough as the Ukes fall 25-18 in the set. The Oil Kings, coming off a 6-2 stomping over Moose Jaw, hope to keep that momentum going against Swift Current. The last time these two teams played, it was Swift Current coming away with a 3-1 win. Pick things up less than 5 minutes in, Oil Kings putting on all kinds of pressure. The puck would eventually find Ashton Saunter, who fires from the half wall, and it's Reed Petrick cleaning up the garbage for a 1-0 lead. The Kings pouring on the pressure later on in the period, and it's Saunter again, this time from the point, directs a shot on net, but it's blocked. The puck bounces to Mitch Mraz, who gets a great shot off, but Laura Kanan is equal to the task. All Oil Kings in the first, Riley Kieser drives hard to the net and has his initial shot stopped, but Mraz shows up to cram it home and give it the old pumpernickel after his 14th of the year. Some young fans here just having a time watching the Oil Kings take it to the Broncos in the first. After a scoreless second, we jump ahead to the third. Just 30 seconds in, the Oil Kings would be hemmed in their own zone. The puck would find its way to Julius Honka, who would aim a wrister on net, and Graham Black with a redirect gets the visitors on the board. Just 2 minutes later, Colby Kay would bring the puck out from behind the net and find Brett Lernout at the point. He would shoot a seeing eye shot that finds its way behind Tristan Jarry and ties the game all up at 2. It wouldn't last long, however, as the Kings on the power play give and go at the blue line, and Saunter would slap one off the end boards right to Mraz, and it doesn't get easier for his second goal of the game, 3-2 Oil Kings. That's all the Oil Kings would need, but Curtis Lazar decided to pot one more to make it 4-2, and that would be your final as they avenged the loss to the Broncos back in October.
Yeah, the team came out really well in the first, and obviously we had two big goals, and we kind of held them off in the second. We kind of went into a bit of a lull in the second, but came out in the third, and I mean, Honka shot one through me, good deflection, went in, they scored another quick one, and yeah, I just wanted to answer back, try to get one back for our guys.
The Edmonton Oil Kings boast 9 local boys on their 24-man roster. 4 of those boys share something other than the same hometown. They share the same junior high hockey program. Forwards Brett Pollock, Riley Keyser, D-man Ben Carroll, and goalie Tyler Santos are all graduates of the Clover Bar Junior High Hockey Plus program in Sherwood Park. It's there the boys all hone their skills that would one day lead them to play for the Oil Kings.
It's in mind when you're going into junior hockey and stuff. I never thought I'd be here this early.
None of these guys saw themselves playing for the hometown team growing up, but are grateful for this opportunity.
I didn't really think about it that much at that point. I was just trying to better myself.
All 4 boys are key contributors to the team's success, as Pollock and Keyser both recorded assists against Swift Current. Carroll has logged solid ice time all season, and Santos is the backup goalie relied upon to take over if the starter gets injured. The boys look to continue to impress the fans against Lethbridge at Rexall Place in their next game.
So who do you think will win the Grey Cup this year?
I think Hamilton's going to win. They've got a great offense and they're on a roll right now.
Yeah, but Saskatchewan, hometown advantage.
Look.
Guys, we're all going to have to wait till Grey Cup Sunday when this is all settled. Thank you for tuning in to Second Edition News.
Mary, something is wrong. I can't believe you don't see it.
Whatever. Did you see that basketball player? He was totally checking me out.
He's not real, it's Spencer, except he's happy all the time. It's just weird. Do you see that?
See what? His dreamy eyes?
No, focus, can't you tell? Is somebody in there? Can't you see we're trapped? Don't you know that, Mary? Don't you? Did you know that Jane Lynch, who plays Sue Sylvester, is actually deaf in one ear, but didn't know until she was 7? Say something! Did you know the part of Kurt Hummel wasn't originally written in the show Glee until after he auditioned for the part of wheelchair-bound Artie? Did you know Amber Riley is an American Idol reject? Did you know that both original witches from the Broadway show Wicked are cast in the show Glee? Did you know that even Glee stars have stunt doubles? Well, now you know.
It's time for commercial break. Go get a snack and don't be late. Oh, we've got more for you if you just wait. It's time for commercial.
And let's go down to the ice for the puck drop.
NR92.com has all your NAIT hockey games.
Shoots, score!
Listen in and hear the action.
And there we go!
Y'all ready for this?
You dream of a station that plays all genres of music.
NR92.
Playing Top 20 and so much more.
NR92.
Wake up to NR92.com, the station for the students.
The dream is real.
What if you had the power? To listen to what you want when you want it.
Take charge with NR92.
Call our request line.
Your station, your way.
Take a break for the new Music Nooner.
Tune in to NR92 and get connected.
New Music Nooner, exposing local music in your city. Did you miss what happened in the ACAC this weekend? Don't worry, NR92's got you covered. We follow all of NAIT's sports teams.
Listen to NR92 to get up to date.
Informative.
Interactive.
Interesting.
NR92.com.
The website for the students, by the students.
And chicken sausage, Frankfurter Gothic, step by the earlobe, pot. Ravioli, carousel, paperweight, dog smell, six-legged human, shark.
After hours on NR92.com, unexpect the unexpected.
Informative.
Interactive.
Interesting.
NR92.com.
The website for the students, by the students.
Hello and welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm Mary Charbonneau and I'm here with Jan Abia. Jan, I see gelatin, I see sugar, I see cream. What are we making?
Panna cotta.
Panna cotta. What is panna cotta?
It's an Italian dessert with gelatin and cream that's been flavored with whatever you like.
Okay, so it can be a dessert. Can it be savory as well?
Oh, of course. You can throw herbs, a little bit of salt and pepper, put it with side a little bit of lamb, you're good to go.
Perfect. What's the first step?
So the first step we're going to do is bloom this gelatin here.
And blooming is just putting it in cold water?
Exactly. So you just want to rehydrate and reconstitute the gelatin just so we can use it as workable.
Okay.
You can let that chill out in there.
And while that's doing that, what do we add to the cream?
So when we add to the cream is the flavor. So we're going to first add some sugar.
Mm-hmm. Standard.
It's a dessert. We're good to go. And a little bit of vanilla.
And that's vanilla bean paste, right?
Yes,
Because it's a little bit
ma'am.
thicker?
It's a little thicker and a little bit more bold with the vanilla flavor.
Okay. And just because it's different from the extract, that's why you add it, just because it's more constituted?
Yeah, just for that extra flavor of vanilla. I
Okay.
personally love it.
Perfect. And when do we know the gelatin's ready?
So when we look at the gelatin and it looks like it's soft and malleable, we're good to go.
Okay.
So we're getting there. So when we have it like this, we just need to squeeze out the water,
So wringing out your socks, I gotcha.
put it in the cream, let it melt up, and we're good to go.
Perfect. And so how would we serve this?
So with this panna cotta, you can serve it in vessels like these, or you can add a little bit more gelatin, put it in a mold, and have a beautiful shape.
Oh, perfect. And so we just pour it into these
Yes,
little jars?
please.
Okay, perfect.
Beautiful.
And make sure everyone has enough, or there's going to be fighting at the table. And so I see here you have berries and some caramel and some, what is that?
That is a Melba-Coolis, or raspberry coulis.
Okay, so you can really flavor it and just have anything on it, really.
On it or in it, it's your call.
Perfect. That's really simple. Thank you for joining us today, Jan, and thank you for joining us with Cooking with Ernest. It's a simple panna cotta dessert. Might have to taste some of these, not gonna lie.
Please do.
Oh, let's see here, girls. Singing in the gym, singing in the halls, singing in the library? Really? Really? What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't even want to be here. You think that I have control of this?
Why are you talking lipstick? Oh, good Lord. You want to keep this singing stuff up? You're going to end up on YouTube.
This week's viral video, we meet a young girl attempting to conquer Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, we're taken on a journey of persistence endurance, always love you, and ultimately, defeat. You girls better knock off the singing, or this could be you.
This week on Movie Review, Pitch Perfect's what we viewed. It has laughter, doesn't drag, and scenes that'll make you gay. This week on Movie Review.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's movie review. I'm Connor.
I'm Brett.
And this week we're taking a look at the movie Pitch Perfect.
This hilarious and entertaining musical movie might just make you want to sing along.
Welcome to Barton University. Here's your official BU rape whistle. Don't blow it unless it's actually happening.
Pitch Perfect stars Anna Kendrick, who plays Becca, a Barton University freshman that has absolutely no desire to be in an a cappella group.
Aha! Oh my god! You can sing! You have to join the Bellas.
After being discovered in the shower, she's actually asked to join the group in hopes her and the team can erase the horrible memory from their performance last year. The Barton Bellas are the all-female group, while the Troublemakers are their all-male rival.
I hate you, kill yourselves, girl power!
This competition between these two groups will have you wondering what could happen next. This movie has all the elements that make it a great movie to sit through with its humor and song selection. If you love Glee and musicals, or if you're not a big fan of either, you're going to love Pitch Perfect.
So what was your favorite part of the movie, Brett?
Well, I wouldn't say I had a favorite part, but I like the scenes where Fat Amy's in it because she's funny and she kept me interested the whole entire movie. I give this movie 4 out of 5 microphones.
Well, at least it's not herpes.
What's your favorite part, Connor?
Well, my favorite part was definitely when they went into the pool and did the riff off against all the other clubs.
Yeah, that's funny.
Shawty get down, good lord, baby got 'em open all over town.
You're a sick joke.
And for that reason, I give this movie 4 microphones out of 5. Well, that's it for this week's movie review.
I like the way you work. Well, you know what, Mary? I think I'm really starting to get the hang of this whole musical thing.
I knew you would, especially with the high-level bridge being lit up. Who couldn't be gleeful?
And that panna cotta. It was just right on key.
You know what's right on key? Pitch Perfect. Ugh, just makes me want to sing.
Well then, let's...
Musical second!
Stop singing!
Well, good you're awake. I had the greatest idea. Let's join the choir.
No!